Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Please seeing you around. Hope your day is going well. Today, we're going to be diving back into the magical, wonderful world of Trails in the Sky, the third. We have reached a new chapter. A quest to hopefully get Estelle soon, because I really want to do that door, and we need to get Estelle for that. So we march ever onward to the third. We are in, I guess it's chapter 4 now. Le local. God, the frame rate feels wrong. I really should not be concerned about that in a game like this, but still, I can't help it. Invisible bow. Ooh. That's like 100 extra damage? Wow, I can get a lot of damage for Joshua. Man, I need money. Wait a minute. Wait. We have found the way around all of this. I just need to check if I need to get any other Sepith. Or whatever these are. Okay, we need some Mindfors. Hello, John and God's Country. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Getting really old now. Yeah. It's a shame because, like, if any other studio pitched that God of War game, I feel like I'd be way more interested in it. It's just, like, Sony's style of creating and, like, filling a game. I think I'm just, like, done with it. Hello, Neo. Welcome to the stream. Having a good day. Ooh, cast 2. Let's get 2 of those, actually. Okay, then alongside that... I don't need any more attack. I don't need, like, an upgraded slot yet. So what I think we do is we convert a lot of this space Sepith. And a lot of this wind. And also a lot of this earth. We get some actual mirror to work with here, and then we buy some way better gear. Okay, I lose a lot of stats on Kevin with this. The strength might be worth it, though. I think it is. Alright, we buy it. We buy it on Joshua as well. We get the weapon for Tita. It's an extra 100 strength. Oh my god, he also gets more dex. Fuck yeah, dude. Way more defense across the board. I think I gotta get that. Oh, it's a lot of money, though. Trying some cute stickers. Nice. Okay. Let's get a couple of these at least. I'm gonna buy 3. I'm gonna operate on the assumption we're gonna find some good gear alongside all of this, in which case buying 4 would be useless. So let's make sure Tita doesn't get one shot. Get her new weapon. Upgrade you to the Hard Rock. There we go. And let's give him that. Then for Kevin, he needs his better weapon. Then for Joshua, I'll keep him in what he has right now. I'll give him the pearl necklace instead, actually. Then I'll put, like, Glam Choke on him. Okay, that's fine. Hello, Larry. Welcome to the stream. Yes, we have Joshua and Tita in the party. I wonder what's going on, because was also the case with, like, Final Fantasy XIV last night. It's like, whenever I set a game to 60 FPS, it looks more like 40 or something to me now. Maybe my eyes have just become elitist in the last couple of days. More so than before. Where's Estelle? We don't know. We're trying to find her. 50 years later, the Tangalang Healthachon swung limply in Hidiko's house, forgotten and neglected. We haven't pulled in the gacha. It has been purchased 50 years before, purely on Sato's recommendation. Hello, Fubuki. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna go day. Canelia bracelet. Will write flavor text for food. Mood. Mind 4. Glad I made one of those. Mr. Titties. Tittles looks up with an annoyed expression. You disturbed his nap. Shout out to Mr. Titties over there. Love that guy, actually. Freezing meatballs. Nice. Love it when my meatballs freeze. We haven't gotten the 0.001% Estelle pull. Yeah, she's the Cosmos for the game. Empty. No, my friend, I'm filled with artisan-style voidness. Yo, me. Hello, no originality. Welcome to the stream. Mr. What now? You heard me. You all heard me. No, I don't want to teleport you. Shout out to that song, though. I'm king of the world. Alright, let us proceed onward. Balstar Chanel. Let's go. It sure is dark here. Still, I guess you can't expect much in the way of light from a staircase leading to an underground waterway. From what I've heard, this used to be an old ruin until the Bracer Guild repurposed it as a training area. That doesn't explain why it's so hot, though. Sorry, T, it's because I'm here. I would have thought an underground waterway would be cool, but it's boiling down here. It is pretty damn hot. That weird rumbling sound, not Aaron Yeager. I can hear it, been bugging me for a while, too. Actually, I think we're almost at the end, so maybe it'll cool down in a second. Yeah, let's go down to the boiling magma room. Yeah, happy fun time. Take a dip, go for a swim. What in the world? Well, this certainly explains the heat. Not Miami. Call me an optimist, but I doubt this is how the place normally is. Let's write this one off as our enemy's work. I think that's a safe assumption to make, which means we're really going to need to proceed cautiously. Aye, through the fire and flames. New routine, it's very peaceful. Nice. Can't wait to break it up with me yelling in the microphone. Let's go. No shot, we didn't kill them all. Hello, KSC. Welcome to the stream. Tita, I need you to just like, oh my god, do you have any CP, girl? Oh my god. Blast them, though. Double kill. Alright, that works.
That was the sword of Vander.
Alright, bro. That was the sword of Vander. Yeah, okay, dude. There's a lever. Move it. Yeah, let's move it to the right. Return to original position. I don't lose the chest, right? Like, we spawned it. Move to the left. That should open the drawbridge. Okay. There we go. Flimsiest ass bridge I've ever seen, by the way. I did not trust that whatsoever. In any meaningful way or capacity. Move it. I like to move it, move it. Hello, zombie. Welcome to the stream. That looks less like water than it should. Yeah. We call this Icelandic water. My PS5 has been used for mostly. Nice. As it should. Finally a good game in that console, you know? I honestly don't mind the acronym being CP. I kind of hate the idea of, like, bad things just, like, taking over a concept. I get it, though, you know? Okay, I need to be able to lower that thing. We probably go, like, up and around. Yeah, that's what it is. Get the stupid snail. Oh, good crit, my boy. That's what we're talking about. UF Pie. I am content without my contents. Damn. Natsuki Subaru Ox 6 Ock be like. How the fuck do I get over there? Oh. Alright, fair enough. How do I get over there? You spin me round and round, maybe like a wrecking ball, baby. Bro. Why am I fighting the freaking rat people from, like, Warhammer? Yeah, let Tita knock him out. There you go. If you made a game, what would you name it? I would call it Xenoblade Saga, and it would be a continuation of Xenoblade and Xenosaga. Didn't Sunday school teach you not to steal? I bet you are one of those kids who slept through lessons. Okay, just randomly shouted out by the game there. This game even has an Epstein. Yeah, well. I quit that. Okay, I'm pretty sure we have to, like, come back into this room to get to that one bridge. Probably that one path that takes, like, back around or something. God, I am looking forward to these other game showcases, though. It's like, I kind of mentioned it yesterday, but they can't possibly be as bad as that State of Play. So, you know, it's like, it only goes up from here. Xenobald. You know, we don't have to call the game bald just because I would make it, right? Skaven, yeah. Push it to the right. Or not call it Panda Blade the Gear Saga. The Gear Saga goes hard, though. Oh, there's the chest. Move it to the right, to the right, to the right. I get him. You need to change the name of the channel to Xenobald. I don't know if that's a requirement, right? Like, we're really stretching the definition of the word made here. What in the fresh hell is that in the water? Is that Shala? Joke's on you, the treasure wasn't tax deductible. Joke's on you, I don't pay shit. Alright, love it, move it. Oh, okay. So we can just get rid of the lava. Oh no, it's that one Xenosaga dungeon. You all know the one, we spent like 15 hours on it. Push it to the left. Okay, nice chest. Let's go get that. Dragon Tree Jumpsuit. That's why I didn't buy 4 chest pieces. Warning, do not store children or other living creatures in chests. Loser talk. That's where children go. What are we talking about? Game doesn't know shit, you know? Ooh. It's like a water temple, but worse. Oh god, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, it's like a water temple, but without water, and you replace it with lava. Now we're thinking. Imagine swimming through lava. That can't be a good time. Yeah, I agree, Zombie. Now, here's the real question. I was actually debating doing a Xenoblade stream tonight, but I figure I might as well wait until they actually announce Nintendo Direct. There's a non-0% chance that we get a new Xenoblade announcement at this upcoming Nintendo Direct. We're gonna have a lot to talk about. Watch us actually get nothing. That'd be kind of a funny outcome. I think September's a bit more likely, but it's possible we get one here. Would you also like a coffee? By the way, that was a rhetorical question. I know, right? The answer's always yes to that. Why would I ever not say yes to coffee? I feel like what's probably likely is, with all the rumors about like a Xenoblade 2 Definitive Edition, maybe we get that at this like Nintendo Direct, and then in September we get the Xenoblade 4 one. Sounds like my hairdryer saying don't use in tub. Well, I mean, shampoo bottles have like directions on them, right? Like, some people are just stupid. My question is, how could you be like, oh, so we can walk in the lava, it's just not ideal to, you know, living. Ew. Alright, fuck it, we're gonna do it. Get ready, chat, we're gonna go walking in lava. Attack 4, that's what we're talking about. Oh gosh, I usually only open up to my therapist. Alright, bro. Relax. Feather brooch. Chest will remember that. Alright, remember this. Wow, TD on 1 HP, huh? I'm glad we go to land for this fight.
Let's end this.
Get him. Bro. Bro. I hit him with the true flicker. Big flick in action. Boom. T to get them both. That's what we're looking for. You can shortcut this dungeon. Oh god. Bring to me the girl who entrusts her feelings to a blade. Only then shall the door open. The girl who entrusts her feelings to a blade? Could that be like Julia, maybe? Oh no, probably, Reese. It's probably Reese. Hello, Rena. Welcome to the stream. Probably like fire shoes or something. I feel like it's either that or you unlock a way to fully get rid of the lava. Oh, you know, I wonder if we could just, like, go down to 1 health. I don't think actually kill us with lava. Curious and curious. If you had a TV show, what you going to name it? The Bald is right. And it's an entire show where we just make everyone bald and they realize it's better. Speaking of, hello, little Ultima, welcome to the stream. Tina, can you kill them all for me, please? I don't want them to live. After being caught up on this series, oof. That's kind of the joy I have right now, because we're still in the 3rd game. And we got a remake coming out later this year. It's like, we're eating good. Oh, you found my treasure. What, you want a medal? Yes. Perhaps in another chest. Alright, Joshua, end them. Phantom Raid! Killionaire. I wanna get a killionaire so friggin' bad. Wait, I'm stupid. Push to the right, what do we get here? Okay, so that chest spawns. Now let's push it to the left. Yeah, I love how Tita just, like, casually nukes the world. I love how Vanda just summons a black hole. Reese can just summon, like, an angel, like an archangel, just out of nowhere. Kaiser Knuckles. Wow, Zen weapon. That'll see a lot of use. I'm glad I'm not a pirate chest. Those are usually buried underground. Ha 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 ha. Fucking laugh factory over there, you know? Wait, I just realized something. If we can actually walk in the lava. If I can walk like the animals, talk like the animals, sing, quack, and do stuff like the animals, can I just walk in the lava here, too? I want to get to that area. It has shit that I want. One of the lead party members trigger enemy encounters. Oh my god, I've been wondering when we could get that change. What's your Mount Rushmore of worst games? Oh, we're going for full slander today. Okay, well, Halo 5's up there. Dragon Age the Veil God's up there. The real question is, do I put SMT3 up there?
Let's end this.
What would be, man? If we could include, like, MMO expansions, like, legit 2 of them would be WoW expansions. Oh, one of the Call of Duties is probably up there. Because I don't count, like, just, like, low-level slop you can find in, like, the recesses of, like, a Steam search, right? Like, that's just, like... That's just low-hanging fruit. You gotta go for the big stuff. Ban. A Ban's just like a meme. I barely even treat it like a regular game. I mean, it is, but... It's like being upset like a middle schooler didn't score a touchdown in the Super Bowl, you know? I love how he's in a lava level and the light on his face makes it look like he's in a hellfire dimension. Oh lord. There's my chest. Heat-resistant boots, let's go! Don't spend it all in one place, run along now. Oh my god, they actually were boots. Resists heat, cutting damage received, walk in a lava by 75%. Bro, it doesn't even, like, remove it. I got a lot of speed, though. Dude, I don't need that shit. Oh, the lava's too high up, so we can't go down there. So it's doing its job. SMT3 is hard, but it's a bit insulting to put it next to Veil God. I can see that. I would say it's better than Veil God. That's not a high praise. Right? But I would say that, you know, it's not as bad as Veil God. I just normally steer clear of, like, games I think are really bad. I mean, Halo 5 is up there. Dragon Age the Veil God is up there. I need 2 others. Bro. Bro. That's what we're looking for.
There is nothing my sword cannot.
How far'd you get into SMT3? We got the true ending. I'm not a hate lopper. Yeah? If I hate something, I'm gonna know why. Brother, what was that? Oh god, there's two of them. I mean, WoW Shadowlands is one of the worst pieces of dog shit I've ever seen. So I would include a WoW expansion in there. Didn't we like one try Lucifer or something? There was something that we did in like SMT3, I think, that blew people away. Because I got like insanely lucky. I avoid bad games most of the time, same. I wouldn't put Tears of the Kingdom up there. There's still like enough like pros to that game. Oh. God, I don't know if I should put it there, but like a near reincarnation, because it just pisses me off specifically that Nier 3 is no longer playable. Lucifer did you a solid? Nah. We mocked him, he was in fear. He knew he was beat. So he did what was only natural, right? He ran away. I mean, I have my issues with Tears of the Kingdom, but I wouldn't put it like a worst game of all time.
That was the sword of Fender.
You know, looking back on it, God, I don't know. Would I put Metroid Prime 4 there? Because, like, I would never go back to that game. Here's my problem with, like, a list of, like, this. I normally just... Oh, Dark Souls 2. That game's fucking horrible. Oh, yeah, so Dark Souls 2 was up there. Completely blanked on that one. Yeah, so it's like... Dragon Age the Veil God, Halo 5, Dark Souls 2. What else? Found an EP charge. There's nothing left in this chest, mon ami. Am I sure? Tresure. Bro, is this like Esquier? What about that miserable experience? We're talking about like our Mount Rushmore of worst games of all time. People hate the voice acting in Final Fantasy X. I have my issues with Final Fantasy X, but the voice acting isn't one of them. I actually like the VO in Final Fantasy X. Like the one clip everyone like puts out there for FF10's voice acting. It's like because the character's like purposely trying to be bad with that. It makes sense in context. Congratulations, you're the second adventurer to open this chest. This is why there's nothing left in it. Heat-resistant boots, nice. Judge a dungeon not by the color of its textures, but by the content of its treasure chests. I've played Birthright, I've played like a few Roots of Three Houses, and I played a little bit of Conquest. I don't allow the slander of Dark Souls 2 in this house. Don't worry, the gameplay does enough slander for me. Got a map or something? No. I think we might have gotten everything in this dungeon. I legit don't know if I would put any Nintendo game that I've played on my like worst game of all time lists. Fates Revelations, that was beyond miserable. What was wrong with it? Because it looked intriguing to me. I just like didn't really like playing games on my 3DS. I have not played Hotel Mario now. Three Houses a better visual novel than Fire Emblem game. I mean, I enjoyed the gameplay in Three Houses. I have problems with the writing, though. It's like problems where it's like, it's only on like a macro level, but like in the moment when I'm playing it, I don't mind the writing. Plot is resolved, moving on, A. Look, when I was playing Fire Emblem Birthright or whatever, all I was trying to do was fuck the blue hair chick. It was like that and kill people. Push to the left. Though, funnily enough, the mechanic I never really liked in Fire Emblem, especially on, like, Fates, was, like, being able to make children. Because, like, they were never relevant in the story, and they were just kind of, like, extras to me. I didn't like them. Though, when you had the extra scenes with the kids, it was kind of fun. But, like, in the main story, they just weren't there. I beat with Dragon God 3. That final song almost made me rage quit. Maybe I would put that up there if I had played the game, but I've only seen, like, summaries of it. I love the concept of Dragon God 3, but wish it wasn't locked to the PS3, you know?
There is nothing
I liked Corrin, personally. I liked Birthright, actually. I know it's, like, rather easy for a lot of people, but it was also my first Fire Emblem. I liked it.
Let's end this.
Bruh. Cooked. Nice. Move to the original position. Oh, no, we don't want that. I think I've gone every, like, alternate path possible, so we just, like, progress the dungeon now. I think that's where we're at. God, I'm going to need EP badly soon.
Let's end this.
Yeah, I've heard of the frame rate issue with the Dragon God 3. I'm wondering if, like, emulation kind of solves that. Let's be real, anything is better than Dragon God, than Veil God, yeah. Not a high, but I mean, Halo 5's worse in my opinion, but... I was actually debating putting Halo 4 there as well. Oh, thank God. I can restore my EP. I feel like the problem with this question is that I feel like I'm missing an obvious one. Oh, what we got going on here? Annalise. It's another grimoire, not the real thing. It's like she's completely lifeless. At least that means we don't need to hold back to avoid hurting her. Let's do this. I do kind of hope we get more Annalise story. people hyped her up a lot, and she was barely in the second chapter. Alright, let's fuck her up. IT to get him. Get him, girl. Aerial bombardment! Laser beams! Holy damage. Alright, let's get a Grill Sphere going. Bro did nothing! Boom! Still did nothing. Love to see it. Oh, we don't even need to do that. Just like hit her. There you go. Oh, right. She turns into like this water thing. Alright, blast her. Okay, there we go. Blast him. Nice. Glad you wasted a CP on that. Beautiful. Get him. I get rid of this werewolf. Bro, you're not dead yet? Get rid of him. I teed up, blast him. We should really get rid of this werewolf, though. Thank God he had God on him. Ow. Ow. Get him. Get him, Tita. Boom. Go, Kevin, go. Alright, wipe him out. Beautiful. Now we pump into the liquid metal Analase. Let's go. It's like Terminator 2 with Analase. Absolutely pumping, by the way. Shout out to Titus for still having a god on her. Alright, get the mitochondria. Love that. Huge levels. Holy Wind Sepith. Just want Persona 6 at this point. Me too. Received a Sealing Stone. I also kind of just want to play like Persona 4 Revival. Sure does. Probably no prize for guessing who's in the Sealing Stone though. Let's head back to base and let her out. That's mine! Crimson Eye! I see you enjoy finding empty spaces. Alright, we're either gonna get Analase or we're gonna get, like, Estelle. Alright, base area, Hermit's Garden, let's go. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually get Xeno news at this direct. Maybe be like Xenoblade 2 Definitive Edition. And then in, like, September... for that direct, we probably get, like, Xenoblade 4. Unleash Sealing Stone. Alright, let our girl out. We either get Analase or we're gonna get Estelle. St. Croix Forest. Huh? Is she sleeping? Oh god. Hi, Analase. Well, ask and they deliver. Cuteness is justice. Fortune favors the cute. Yeah, it's gonna be my new tagline for stream. Keep your friends close and your plushies closer. The fuck's she dreaming about? Eh, smart words from smart people. Girl might be on something. She's not dreaming this sober. I don't think anyone else in history has ever said any of those things. No, they definitely have, especially that last bit. She seems so happy, though. Let's wake her up. I'm not sure I can bring myself to wake her up inside. In that case, I have a plan of my own. I shall sleep alongside her. I was going to say he was going to do something like that. I should have called my shot. And together we shall reach the pearled gates of Elysium and cross into the paradise within. He's a Xenoblade 2 fan! I knew Olivier was the GOAT. I knew it. I knew it deep in the cockles of my heart. If you're up for a nap, that can be arranged. I have a few tricks that could knock you out in no time. I'm sorry, please don't hurt me. Hey. You tried. Eh. Seems she's finally woken up. Sprays all of her with vinegar water. I love Annalise. Annalise is great. I just want more of her. I'm glad we're getting more of her here. It's good to see you again, Annalise. Good morning. Have a nice dream? Sure sounded like you were. Who are you people? Tita, Joshua, and Chloe are going to be the pride of my collection. Why is Joshua included in this? But Julie and that girl over there are pretty cute too. Huh? Oh god, I think we're gonna be stuffed. Pause. Oh, I love being stuffed. Olivia, no one asked. Oh, but Zin's like a big fluffy bear, so he's actually kind of nice. And Kevin's hair kind of reminds me of a sea urchin, and that's not so bad either. I wouldn't say sea urchins are cute, personally. Hee, I don't know who brought me all of these new plushies, but they're the best. I feel like we're being objectified. She thinks we're all life-size stuffed toys. Man, how drowsy do you have to be? I still want to be stuffed. Olivia, no one asked. There was me thinking I'd gotten a bunch of amazing new plushies to add to my collection. Serial killer. Way to crush a girl's dreams, guys. Well, sorry for being in a human being mood. Can't believe that's your first reaction to everything you've been told. Sorry, I'll hop into serious mode now. No, you won't. I'm still having a heck of a time processing the situation. Not the guy from the Jersey Shore either, but I do know you're not lying. Besides, the proof that this is all real is right in front of my eyes. Only the real Tita can be that irresistibly cute. Alright, foolproof plan there. Well, just as long as you get it. What about me? Again, no one asked. What are you gonna do now? Would you like to wander the, labyrinth we're in for all eternity or stick with us? What kind of fucking choice is that, Kevin? Put me in, coach! There we go. I wouldn't be much of a brace if I wasn't willing to do anything in the face of a crisis like this, and not crisis 4. Especially if it's true something's happened to a local. There might be other braces there who have ended up in the same situation as me. Again, not the guy from the Jersey Shore. And no way I'm turning my back on them. That's certainly a possibility. Other braces, really? Those bums? That's a good point. We know quite a few of them, too. Well, we've overcome one ordeal, but that still means we have 2 left on our plates. And you know the drill. Now that we've done the first, let's go back to the 4th plane and see what's changed. Right. Let the fun begin anew! Do I put Annalise in? If I put I can't bench Mueller, he's too good. He has to stay. This dude is insanely busted. If I have to bench anyone, it would be Tita. But I can't bench Tita because that's like kicking a kitten or something. I can't do that. I'm not that heartless. I think Annalise gets benched. And normal in the same. I'm very normal heavy now. You need to stop saying the most wild things every time your stream is on the TV. I didn't say anything wild. I said only factual information, truth, logic, and awesomeness. I didn't say anything weird. Yeah, if I could have 5 party members, man. It's every RPG I've ever played, I just need one more party member, man. I just need one more. You are that heartless. I'm not that heartless. It's not like I've played Kingdom Hearts 2, right? Tita's standard attacks being AoE are so good. Plus, like, everything she does is just really good. It's like her standard attacks hit about as hard as other people's regular attacks, and there's also AoE. And her utility is insane. I just never use it. You would kick newborn. I am not that heartless. Where have I gotten this image from? Look at all of this. It's so pretty. Oh, certainly is pretty, but don't you think it's odd? There's no data centers here. There's no Walmarts. Where's the parking lot? Where's the concrete? The leaves of coniferous trees don't usually turn orange like this, do they? That'd be kind of sick, though. Most don't, but there are some varieties that lose their leaves in the fall for sure. Can't remember their names, though. Reese would know better than me, but, well, we benched her. I see, don't mind me, then. Actually, wait, the trees near the lodge are the same variety as these, aren't they? Those were still green, too, like my shot. Huh! Yeah, so your first guess might have been wrong, but there's definitely something off here. We'd better be careful. From my own actions, what? Being kind, generous, gracious, awesome, bodacious? When have I ever been evil? When have I ever given the indication I'm a miscreant or up to no good? Walk through the forest. Let's kill the local wildlife. I know I'm not wrong on this. These plants look like the blue bits in the middle look like penises. Don't say I'm wrong, by the way, because I know I'm right. Holy water sepet, by the way. Aye, Tita. My God. She's insane. She's a god, not a man. She's a god, not a man. Found a lily necklace. Please save us from these treasure chest messages. We're out of ideas. The amount of times we're going to talk you out of the kill option in SMT to get better rewards. Look, it's SMT though. We all know that brought something evil out for me. But not from me, but from like some primordial hellscape that like overtook my body for a bit. Oh my God, there's another shade of it too. Pink Mooma. We can't call my Mooma. Get a Mula. That's why we have Mula. That sentence right there. That's not evil, though. That's just analysis, using my eyeballs. Scientific analysis. We get a hypothesis, we test that bitch out, we collect some data, we form a conclusion. Yahtzee. Can't even sleep in peace mode, actually. You know how hard it is to sleep when you're reading through Oc 6 or ReZero? It's like impossible. You just need more and more. That sounds like a slug. We're not playing Halo yet. Hello, Jimmy. Welcome to the stream. Happy birthday, by the way, Jimmy. No, not birthday, I think. I think it's like happy job. I got mixed up. Holy shit, lock in. Alright. These shining doodad guys, if you kill them, you get a lot of XP. Lock the fuck in. Okay. Wait. Alright, come on. Get him. One! Tita, come on. From on high. Shoot the laser beam. He's got the laser eyes. One! I got fucked in the ass. So I like this series. The chest is empty and it smells like old people. Damn, talk about you guys. Congrats, Jimmy. Congratulations. Love to see it. We can go down or to the right. Let's go to the right. Okay, let's go up here. Backshot the werewolf. There we go. Boom. Won't forget my day ones. Let's go. Odds won't help. Have to use crafts. Ah. Sludge cookie. Yummy. Found a scrap of paper with a recipe written on it. The aromatic hickory lining of this chest permeated the sludgy cookies with a mouth-watering flavor. Curia bomb. You know, I'm worth a hell of a lot more than Sepith. Than that lousy trinket you just took. Thank you, bald baby. What the fuck? I may be bald, but I'm not a baby. I mean, it's better than being called old, I guess. There's a progression here. Get him, Mueller. Has Jay revealed more of his hat collection? I mean, I can if you want. Hold on. Let me lock in. Hold on. I got a bucket. Alright. Fuck. Hold on. How you doing? Yeah, fuck. That's one of them. This is the one from yesterday. Yeah? How you doing? There you go. Put that in your tin and smoke it. I got a summertime one as well, yeah? Lock the hell in. Yeah? Boom. A bit too small for my head, by the way. Now. Yeah? Say la vie, bitch. Yeah? Hey, you like that one? Yeah? A little something, something, the old razzle-dazzle. Yeah? Want to be a little bit festive, bit colorful, yeah? Swap it out. There you go. Yeah? There you go. You know what I mean, though. Go to a baseball game with one of these. Perfectly incognito. I'm not going to start calling you kittens. That's outrageous. There you go. Just that easy. Just that simple. It's just that simple. And clean. French-looking hat? It's not a beret. It's a scally cap. I got a double. Yeah? If you ever need to slay some puss, got you covered. Yeah? There you go. Yeah, hit the town with one of these. There you go. Feel a bit festive, you know? Got the whole Triforce in that one. Alright, now where's the lid for this? I found it. No, is this a crowbar? Why do I have this? It might be Gordon Freeman. If you ever call us kittens, I'm unsubbing. Don't worry. You guys are jabronis, not kittens. You look like Mr. Let me look it up on my phone. I have not unlocked Grandpa mode. Yeah, I gotta teach you all how to be fashionable, though. You know what I mean? I gotta put you all in on game. Mr. I do not look like this guy. I wouldn't mind looking like him, though. He looked kind of cool, though. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'll take that one. Cavalry cross. Oh my god, we just got an analase weapon. You found a plank of wood, but it seemed to be nailed down. Alright, now we go down in an earlier round, sugar. We're going out. Why am I now itchy? What was in those hats? My fashion sense would not make anyone call the fashion police on me. They would weep. Weep in the knowledge they would never be able to be nearly as fashionable as me. They would stare at me and realize perfection actually exists. I have not only attained it, I was born that way. You look up fashion in the dictionary, you're gonna see a picture of me. I'm not already committing a crime. We're just yapping to yap now. Look at the damage! This stupid rat thing over here. Something from the old world.
Alright, what's next?
They would not cry because of my dog shit fashion sense. They would weep in despair knowing they would never be able to, like, amount to anything remotely comparable. Stay away! Please don't come any closer! That sounds like... Yeah, it does. In your darkest moments of despair and agony, self-deprecation, understand you will never be as big of a loser, a knucklehead, if you will, as Gilbert over here. This dude is loser personified. Not only that, he's an OKC fan. I'm gonna call the old police. What the f- I didn't mean any harm, I swear. I'll never do anything like that ever again, so please, please spare my pitiful life. Get him, Skaven. God just loves bringing us together, huh? I'm saved. My saviors, please help me. Do we even have a choice? Yes, let's walk away. I don't want his death on my conscience. I do. Any more than you do. So no, not really. Of course, I have no S breaks. One hit. Get him, Tita. Boom. There we go. Down to 3 already. Bruh. Bruh. We call that the one bang! Can I arm the Skaven here instead? Like, do we have to kill them? Can I, like, arm them and train them in the way of torture? That was terrifying. Aren't you supposed to be part of the Ouroboros? How do you keep getting yourself into these messes? You are so rude, Baka. I didn't end up in this situation because of my own error. It was the result of a tale so tragic, anyone who heard it, we moved to tears. Chat, I need you all to confirm. You're gonna hear this tale. Tell me whether or not you get reduced to tears. I may have just sat my balls. I think there's a more pressing issue here, to be honest. Yeah, my balls. How did you even get here ahead of us? That's a good question. Did you get through the second and third planes warp circles before us somehow? After parting ways with you at the castle, I found myself surrounded by armored knights. Naturally, I fought back with all the skill and grace I've known for. You guys none. But during the fight, I was engulfed in some kind of strange vortex. Next thing I knew, I was in front of a building near a cliff. What a miracle on ice! Clearly, I've been chosen by Idios herself to be the hero of a new story. Kevin, you think... Yeah, sounds like he just ends up getting drawn into one of those vortexes that pop up in battles every so often and make things vanish. Damn, though, ending up all the way here on the 4th plane just because of that is some luck. Indeed. Lost for words, I say. Not that I can blame you for being in awe of my good fortune. Weave. Oh, we're in awe, all right. Anyway, you said you ended up in front of the lodge, so how'd you end up all the way out here? Did you decide to start looking around? Well... And this time you're the one with the good question. You were saying things like, I didn't mean any harm, and I'll never do anything like that ever again earlier. What was that about? Well, whatever do you mean? I have absolutely no idea. Well, one of you say something. I'm giving up on you. That was merely the result of me being so relieved to finally be out of mortal danger. I think I know what happened now. You were so hungry that you went and tried to grab those beastmen's food, huh? Well, oh god. What guy? Everybody, let's point and laugh at him. Poor. Dude wants to eat food. Loser. We had no idea you were that desperate. Sounds like you got what you deserved. Gilbert, do you want to come back to our base with us? That might be an idea. We've got plenty of food and water back there. Save your pity for a gotcha game. I was able to steal at least a month's worth of food from them already. I'm not going to need any more for quite a while. Here. And it's all mine, and mine only, bro. I do not want rat food. Ooh, good. Dead New York City pigeon. My favorite. I won't give any of you so much as a crumb. So why the hell does crumb have a B in it, right? Was it another Frenchism? Where we just like added extra letters for some reason because the French did it? So long, losers! Bro said that. He was talking to himself there. He's Eminem, actually. Talking to myself. He's incapable of listening, isn't he? Is he planning on staying here for over a month? Who knows, but all we can do is leave him to his own devices for now if he doesn't want to help. I wouldn't be surprised if he changed his mind. I'll just have to be ready to give him a warm welcome when he does then. English language is a chimera. It's really funny to me how like a lot of like British English isms and like ways of spelling and all that just come from them wanting to be French. I wonder if weak Gilbert's all an act. I wouldn't be surprised if they do that twist. This game loves its anime tropes. It could be like an Obito situation. Say, what year is this? I've lost count. Bro, same. That's how you know it starts to get bad, by the way, when you start to forget what year it is. That, when they all just start to blend into one another, you're cooked. As some with English as a second language, today I learned the B is not pronounced in crumb. What? Yeah. So, a problem with, like, English spelling is that the British fucking loved the French back in the day. Like, they were the biggest, like, French fanatics of all times. It's like, you know how, like, modern day people are, like, massive weebs and love Japan? Well, like, back in the day, the English loved the French. And the French, over time, just like dropped letters from pronunciation. So they just had a bunch of words with a bunch of extra letters you no longer pronounced. So the English looked at that and said, what if we just spell it like that too? So we get words like this shit. I don't know about crumb specifically though. Gatling gear, let's go! Wait, you got a Xenogear. Oh my god. Wait, extra range. So one more range, 100 strength. Oh my god. Tita. Tita's come out to play. Prevent strength, defense, and ADF down. Ooh. So like a magic machine. Probably put that on like Kevin. Oh yeah, I'm putting that on Tita. I want that on Mueller for extra craft point generation. First step towards being kleptomania is admitting that there's a problem. Damn. Or toward beating kleptomania. Colonel, the rank is pronounced Colonel. Yeah. This chest was made with state-of-the-art air freshener technology. I will teach you in my verse. Sounds like course and worse. Oh no. Yeah, I love like the biggest lie growing up as English as a first language is like I before E except after C. And it's like there's more like counter examples to that than actual examples of that. It's like, I'm so thankful I was born with English as a first language. No shot in fucking hell I could learn it as a second language. No shot. It's just like wouldn't happen. Though I will completely understand why people just like stop doing Latin. If you actually try to learn Latin as a language, it's the most convoluted shit of all time. It's like, you know how in Spanish there's like conjugation for verbs and stuff like that? So imagine a full list of conjugation for every type of fucking word. Adverb, adjective, noun, direct object, verb as well. It's like different conjugations for all of that. Not really sure what you expected from me. I'm a box. Fair enough. Bro, trying to learn like Latin back in high school was the worst. Neighbor and way. Fun tie fact, I guess. For example, that the small squiggly symbol in blank signify it's not pronounced. Imagine just telling something isn't pronounced. Oh god. I mean, there are some like written languages where you just like don't write down the vowels at all. And you're just kind of supposed to know what vowel's supposed to go there. Bring to me the girl who shines like the sun, and may the boy who cherishes that light be at her side. Only then shall the door open. So that is definitely Estelle and Joshua. Bring to me the girl who's gonna tell him that Spanish is worse. I studied Spanish in college. It's like Spanish and like French and the Romance language that descend from Latin are like simplified versions of Latin. I will take Spanish every day of the week over Latin. Fuck Latin. Like, the Roman Empire was cool and all. I would not want to speak that language at all. It sounds cool, though. It's like I'm halfway convinced Latin's only that complicated to gatekeep the poor. I'm like halfway convinced it's that. Alright, let's not suplex Teeter, right? Boom. God, I'll never forget. Like, my Latin teacher back in the day used to, like, make so... Lock the fuck in. Lock in, lock in, lock in. When I hit the button, game, lock in. Vanda, I need you to lock in for me. Oh my god, we got 2 of them!
Let's end this.
Prepare to meet your doom!
There is nothing my
Oh my god, that worked! Oh, that's not nearly as much as I thought. Oh. I was expecting like 99999. Well, I mean, I guess. We got a level. Oh my freaking god! Look at all the Sepith we got! We're swimming in it! Hello, my set list. Welcome to the stream. To be the true God Emperor, you must speak in Latin. I'll have someone write a script in Latin, then I'll just recite it. You could play as Vanda at the end of the second chapter for a bit. He wasn't like mandatory or anything, but you could play as him. Here, though, I think he's just legit the best character. He's so insane. He has high speed and he hits like a fucking dump truck. I mean, it helps that I think they gave him a really good weapon, too. It's like, I have something on Vanda that makes him absolutely insane. Oh, it made the enemy disappear. Oh. See, I thought it was like one bang at him. Yeah, what do I have in Vanda again? Yeah, I have a really strong weapon. Oh yeah, it's Tiger Heart. Plus 200 strength. Jesus. Alright, chop. Okay, we don't need anything here. Part of me that's tempted to get these. We don't really need them, though. Have to wait 10 games to play him. I like Kevin. Let's not spoil, though. But, like, that does kind of go back to one of the things that interests me the most when it comes to Trails. It's just, like, how long the series is and how interconnected it is. It's, like, really cool to think, like, all these elements are just going to remain, well, relevant. I hope my contents were speedrun worthy. I need a speedrun category just to loot that one chest. Uh-oh, here we go. What we got going on over here? Oh, Shara. Nah. Shara. So she's that lady this time, huh? Makes sense we find nothing but braces on one of their training grounds. We'll defeat her so we can get a sealing stone. Here's hoping we can have the real thing by our side. Exactly. Okay. There was a door we needed that involved getting Shara. Birdman. So this, like, kinda is good for us. Hold on, I got a vision. Dude, I'm glad everyone on the enemy team right now has the accuracy that my Sherazade had for the entire time. You know, there's something comforting in that. Oh, can we not do a quad chain? Fuck. There we go. Summon the black hole. This animation's so cool. Suck them all up. Holy damage. Tita, you're up, girl. Need you to lock in for me, okay? Come on, Tita. We're locking in. And then play it. Well, the thing I think that's very beneficial to me is that I'm not sure of this, but I think I'm probably mentally ill. What do I mean by this? So for a lot of people, they will look at a series that has as many entries as Trails does, right? And they'll be off-put by that or like intimidated by that. I look at it and I go, because it's like, I've yearned for a series that are like as that expansive, where it's like elements like all connect to each other and there's clear thought in the story going from one entry to the next. And that's essentially what Trails is. I've said this before. It's like the more I play Trails, it really does feel like a bunch of nerds one day got into a room together and said, how do we please this bald man specifically? And then I hear they have another series called Wise, and I'm just like, so I gotta lock it. You know, funnily enough, I'm not a One Piece fan. It's like, going off of what I said, you would assume I would be. My problem is I'm a ReZero fan. For those who don't know, ReZero on the web novel, I think unironically is like 7 times longer than the Bible. Holy damage. There's so much world building. Yeah, I love that about it. Hello, some poor sap. Gave him the grapefruit technique. Holy ref, and I'm glad someone picked that one up.
That was the sword of Bender.
Ease is pronounced as ease. See, here's my thing, right? At some point, when do we stop listening to, like, the people that, like, say how things are pronounced? You know what I mean? I know you're right, because I've read it to be pronounced like that. But at the same time, right? Like, when we take a step back, when it's like, that's like the entire name right there, like this one letter. How do we add like 4 extra ones that aren't even that one? You know what I mean? It's just like, I want to know the progression here. Holy Windsepith. I hate when stories end in a cliffhanger, so I prefer a game that has a continuation. Yeah, that's the funny thing with like second chapter. It's like there's an actual really good and compelling ending, and then it's just like, okay, so this is a second of like 13 games, and we're still not done. I'm just like, I can sink my teeth into this and just continually get more. I'm so sold. It's always the French. Yeah, we just blame them for everything. Found a ceiling stud. I wonder who this is. I wonder who's in this one. Nice. Now we should be able to set Sheriff free too. Well, let's get back to the Garden of Eden, baby. It'll be great to have it on the team. I'm really glad we went back to play the originals as well and didn't just like wait for the remakes. I love the remake for Trails in the Sky first chapter. We played that too. Don't get me wrong, but there's like a certain charm to these older games. It's also really cool to see these games change a little bit over time. Also, I'll say it, I freaking love the art style in the originals here. We're gonna pull the professor. Unfortunately, the professor's dead. It's like that one anime, the detective's already dead. You never know what weirdly niche anime I'm gonna reference. Alright, let's roll the gacha. Play some Ultima. Oh god. What about Diablo 1? Grimsel Fortress. To reflect your party. Yeah, it's like one of the things I love in like the remake for Trails in the Sky second chapter is for like Tita's ult, the S-break, where she has like the giant like satellite beam. There's a little like screen on the satellite itself, and it shows the original character model for Tita, and it's so cute. I love it. Like her in-game model from over here. Huh? That's not Shara, is it? Whoa, what is that PNG? Whoa, Shara, what are we wearing? Whoa. Whoa. Oh, thumbnail farm. What? Oh my. My goodness. She cut her hair, huh? Yep, about a month or so ago. About a week ago. She had to sell some new duds to match too. Dude, outfit change? Okay, I'm not the only one that thinks she just looks topless there. I know she isn't, but like that PNG, like cut at a very particular part. I haven't had anywhere near enough to drink to start feeling this out of whack. No, there's no stopping me now. Pour me another, Ina. Tonight, we're gonna settle this once and for... What? Nice to see you, Cher. Joshua, how long have you been back for? What happened to Estelle? She's still somewhere in the void. Thank you, some poor sap for the prime. Thank you. Welcome to the jabronis. And is it just me, or did you put on some muscle while you were away? You look stronger. Hold yourself. Thanks, I'm happy to hear that. Be as it may, not April, I can't believe you still haven't commented on my presence. What? How could you disregard your dear Olivier Lernheim, your loyal servant and the man who forever holds the key to your heart? Hold on. You guys may not be familiar with that, but we'll open up a player's playbook. Yeah? What Olivier's doing right now is known as a player's play. Let's see how it progresses. Can he clutch this up? Olivier, hold. Wait, you're not the only familiar faces here. Moved on immediately. That's cringe. That's an L. That's a ratio. That's a run out the clock and just take a knee and run out the clock. I was half joking when I said blame the French. I looked it up. Ys is a mythical city in Brittany. Part of modern day French. Alright, blame the French, it's real. Oh my god. You tell me Ys is pronounced as Ys because of the freaking French? Dude, at some point, the goodwill's gonna run out when it comes to Expedition 33. You know what I mean? That is what we call a player's way to get a restraining order. This whole place is kind of bizarre, too. Where's Jojo? Can someone explain what's going on here? Here's the recap, girl. We will, so calm down, okay? And how do you blame me for being surprised? Your reaction's par for the course for this place. Okay, I think I get what's going on now. Still, under ordinary circumstances, I'd have a pretty hard time believing all of what you said was even possible. Just show to the streams, you know? It's easy to chalk this up as just an alcohol-induced dream or another of Lucy's illusions. No doubt. Who's Lucy? Oh, woe is me. Wait, hold on. Part 2 of a player's play. Olivier, lock in. How could you look upon my fair countenance and beautiful locks and not believe that I am the one and only true Olivier? Wait a minute. Hold. I said under ordinary circumstances, Olivier. There's no need for the dramatics. First, what would be the point of showing me an illusion this bizarre to begin with? Hold. How do you follow this up? As for the dream explanation, there's a bit too much internal consistency here for me to lean on that theory. True enough, dude. Olivier can't be focused on for 2 seconds. My boy taking L's today. Good luck trying to get a restraining order on a prince. He has diplomatic immunity. So I take it you'll be up for helping us then, on the bench. We could sure use you, on the bench. I'd be happy to, on the bench. When I think about how Estelle's most likely being dragged into this place too, how could I think to say no? I wouldn't be a good big sister if I didn't look out for my little sis, now would I? Thanks, Cher. You are a true model of a woman. You're the very model of a modern Major General. Sláinte, we appreciate it. Anyway, we've given you a rough outline of the situation we're in. Currently, we're in the middle of exploring what's apparently called the fourth plane, so that's where we'll be resuming from. Alright. I've used the facilities at the local before as a trainee back in the day. So you found both me and Annalise there so far. Perhaps the other ceiling stones you find there will contain people who train there too. Probably Estelle. That means the chance we'll find Estelle there is high. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll find Kurt, Greta, or Connor. Who wants them? It's not impossible. I hope it is. They've certainly been to the local, but they went more as instructors. I don't think they've ever been purely as trainees the way you, Estelle, and I have. Oh, alright. Shara? Do you know if Agati has ever trained there before? Aww. She wants Agat. He'll be benched. Now that you mention it, yes, he has. Cassio supposedly tricked him into going, and he was not a fan of the experience. It was about 4 years ago, I think. Oh. So that means both him and Estelle might be trapped there. It's possible, yeah? They're both fine. I'm certain of it. At any rate, we now have only one of the 3 ordeals remaining. Indeed. We'll find who else is trapped inside the training ground soon enough, and then all that remains is for us to rescue them. Soon we're ready then, let's move out. Hello, Holy Fire. Welcome to the stream. Having a good day. Bro, where's Sherazade? Level 110. Okay, she's a decent level. Still benched. Okay, we need to go drink some water. Need to hydrate over here, you know? Drink. Get my craft points up. This place just baffles me more the more I look about it, or whatever. If only this fountain were full of booze instead of water, then I'd at least have something to keep me company. You're kidding me, right? Yes, I know. I'm pretty familiar with the locals since I've been there myself. Take me along if that's where you plan on going. I'm sure I could show you around. I want to rescue Estelle as much as you guys do. Sure, let's go over to the library. There's a weird sister hanging out over there. She's real cute, though. I think you'd like her. Are you listening, Shara? Hey, listen. Wait, that was new. I wonder how many bottles Ina's gone through now. Damn. If alcohol is what you desire, my dear Shara, then I shall be happy to provide. This beverage I acquired from that great tree has quite the fragrance and a taste to match. Unfortunately, however, I haven't a clue of the maker or year. You do know inviting her to drink with you is going to end with you vomiting in the fountain, right? Why not over the side? Why into our water supply? I was surprised when I saw Shara's new look, the only dude that's commented on it. As far as I'm aware, she's been growing it out since her troop days. Yeah. Still, she did go through a lot during her time with us. Did she ever? I think we all know she'll be just fine, though. Tough cookie, both in body and mind. Yeah, I agree. Alright, where's Reset? Most of them getting benched because Team A is so good. Yeah, Team A is insane. Should you not rest, Your Highness? Scree! Sieg is happily eating food from Chloe's hand. Oh, I'm just feeding Sieg. He said he was hungry. It won't take long, promise. I'm truly glad we're able to find plenty of food and water here. Probably owe that to the ghost, too. Oh yeah, I can buy ingredients here. Reese, where are you? Where the hell did she go? Wait, maybe down here in the middle. Like Malcolm. Ah, okay, probably here. Yo, can I read up Book of the Dead here? Well, that's just awful. I had no idea he was that bad as a kid. She talking shit about Kevin? She's exaggerating every detail just so they'll take her side. Kevin's always been like that. Even now, nothing has changed. He's selfish, he's arrogant, he's self-centered. Damn. He also needs to act like he can handle everything by himself at all times. He's just a sorry excuse for a human being. Kevin, get your development already. Oh boy, I think I better make my exit. And since you're so rudely eavesdropping, I don't want to talk to you. Go away. Damn. Alright, Kevin. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Maybe it's all a big misunderstanding. I hate you, I revile you. Alright, so she's a little angry at Kevin right now. Give her the rest of the chapter, she'll be fine. Alright, the local lodge. Alright, Grimsel Fortress. Let's go, vamonos. Everybody, let's go. This is quite an impressive training facility. I think this is the place Estelle did a final training exercise. Supposedly the inside's similar to a maze, and there are even parts that are pitch black. Can't wait. Oh no, gonna need like the goggles or something. Can't wait to see what kind of traps we bump into inside then. Anyway, as far as I can tell, there should be our final ordeal on this plane. Let's get this done. We are trying to talk behind your back. You are so rude. Ooh, the song though? Found a spiral grill. Hey again, wait. Where's that guy you were with before? Damn. Wait, which guy were they talking about? Oh, why the song's so good? Hello? There's a slot to insert a card. Some kind of ID seems to be required. Oh god, that, yeah. Meanwhile, back to the battle theme. You know, in comparison to the zone theme, the battle theme sounds very tame in comparison. Bro. God, Vanda is insane. That's my Mueller. Now I understand why he gods Olivier. I'd have him god me too. Safest man of all time. No orbital energy is reaching here. Bruh. Bro. 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 That's what I'm looking for.
That's that thing. Let's move out.
Except for the normal battle OST for some reason. Well, the funny thing is I still like the battle theme. It's just this song is like definitely a step up. There's no greater void than the one between your ears or the one in Xenoblade, you know? Xenoblade X Definitive Edition, probably from Nintendo. Nailed it. Well, I took all that damage first. Cooked.
That's that thing. Let's move out.
You ever wonder how Joshua almost managed to kill, like, Cassius when he was only, like, a kid? But even in, like, second chapter, when he's, like, fully awakened, the dude's only, like, a level 75. You know what I mean? It's like, maybe Cassius is a fraud. Cassius is, like, the biggest off-screen merchant of all time. He, like, ripped off one robot's arm and is, like, all he's done on screen. Who's a bigger backstory merchant? Him or Pandora from ReZero? That's the real question. Even top 3. It's a really good OST. Ooh, power on. I feel like I'm not remembering most of the songs, mainly because of the battle themes. They had way more. Why'd I do that? Get him. Beautiful little level up. Alright, gate closed. Now gate's open. Don't know where that was, but okay. It's open now like that. Oh my god, he gets crit? Yeah, you're done. Oh, we missed! Freaking highway robbery. No.
That was the sword of Vander.
Alright, bro. Why'd I have him attack that guy? Oh my god, T to head death. Let's go. Oh, Vanish only works for like a ton. Oh. Oh my god, I'm blind. The door's here. Found an ID card. We tell you to have a barrel of fun, but come on, we don't call them treasure barrels. Fair enough. Good kill. Damn. Okay, now they have the ID card. I'm trying to remember where that goes. Was it down here? No, that was power. Is it all the way back to the beginning? It was. Yeah, we needed that. Now that opens that. Okay. Right down here. I've already been here. Now we go up here. Go across the Halo Bridge. Juggernaut. Ooh. I should move to a palace. That way I could be a court chester. Yeah, I probably don't quit your day job. Oh my god. 700 strength, 6 range, ATS 50, and Dex 20. I'll take that. Thank you. Made Kevin even better than he already is. God, now Kevin's hitting like a truck. Good, get rid of that dude. Boom. Point blank to the face. Then say chest of fun. It's great. Oh, it's gonna change depending on the color. Oh, I see. I see, said the blind man. Good damage. Sound like a Poppy playtime character. I love this slander. Holy nose in this one, dude. Oh, I don't have any CP. Get rid of him. Blast him. Okay, there we go. Get him, Kevin. Good kill. Think I went the wrong way. Ooh, that's mine. Zerum powder. Beautiful. Back to more items. What am I, a shop? Alright, cook this dude. Beautiful. Just keep cooking. Just keep cooking. That's a bridge from before. What's going on down here? Alright, beat him up. Beat him up. Peanut butter chocolate flavor. Kablammy. Kablooey. Hit him again, Vander. Stop attacking Joshua. Actually, attack Joshua. He's fine. He can tough it out. Up over here. I'll take that. ID card, too. After cleaning the inside, decide to polish the outside as well. Good Samaritan. Okay. I'm hip. I'm cool. Alright, now we gotta go back. And then probably swap it to red and see what that takes us. Bro, no way you're not dead.
That's that thing. Let's move out.
You have all of this space. I like how some of the chess dialogue has, like, mentioned that before. Oh. Oh. We needed green. We need to be able to go back here. Okay. So these are both green. I need that red. So now it's red. So what's down here? Throws a lot of HP, huh? Tita. There you go.
Scary.
Cross that bridge. Now we're here. We open the gate. Beautiful. And away we go, but I think we'll do this next time. So I'm going to call the stream there for the day. Because I gotta go take care of something IRL. So thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Holy Fire, Poor Sap. Thank you, Partial. Again, thank you, Poor Sap, for the Prime. Thank you, Partial. Thank you, God's Country and John. Jimmy, congrats on the job. Hydro. No Originality, Fubuki, Ultima. Zombie, thank you everybody for tuning in. Stay safe, have a great day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Until we meet again! Thank you, KSC. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Bye-bye.